kind of a little meme about that.
Well, I mean...
tequila is advanced.
Well, it's
not beginner-friendly.
I don't recommend it.
No. Unless that's just
because I saw firsthand beginners.
Yeah.
And I will never forget. In my part of the world, when you graduate from high school, you go down 4 hours to the southeast. You drive 4 hours to a place that's pretty popular and known all over the world.
Yeah.
And you do what's called senior week. Hey, we're going to do senior week.
Sure. That's cool.
So, you end up, it's kind of like I did in a 2-bedroom hotel room with like 10 dudes. Sure.
Whatever.
And as long as you don't get too carried away and start breaking furniture, they're not going to come in there and run
you off.
Run at least 7 of us guys out.
Yeah. That's cool.
That's cool.
That's fine.
But one of them down there toward the end of the week, we were running out of. It was like there was a big. It was like a liquor store full of different booze and spirits all over the place. But toward the end of the week, and the little mini fridge was full of like mixers and stuff like that. Nice, we had mixers everywhere.
Yeah.
And you get down to the end of the week and everything's gone. And what's left, you have to try to make peace with. And
Did you guys make donkey juice?
I personally had nothing to do with this because there's a good friend of mine who I haven't talked to in a long time. God bless him. He's a good guy. But he got the bright idea of the only thing left to drink was tequila, and a very cheap tequila. So we didn't buy that expensive stuff that everybody buys today because you're not interested in. See these tequila commercials. It's always about the wealthy landowner.
Yeah,
it's like.
Or the affluent partier.
Yeah, really. I'm not the standard swarthy fellow from south of Texas. I don't pull a burro, and there is no hat for this head. I own land and drive a Bronco.
Yeah, that's typically that's what they try to project.
But back then, it wasn't anything near that whole social presentation.
Of course.
There was nothing. All tequila was cheap because it was cheap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it wasn't a lifestyle to this area.
Yeah, to this area.
Rest of the world, who knows?
Yes.
But he got the bright idea. The only thing left
was the cheap tequila.
And the only thing left in the fridge was a half gallon of milk. Now, I'm going to tell you something.
I'm listening. Okay. I want to hear this story.
So he poured it up. We're like, man, that's a bad idea. That's a bad idea. Now, it is.
I'm not even there, and I feel this secondhand embarrassment.
It was a bad idea. Oh, my God.
What this dumb motherfucker do?
He's a cool guy. I love him like a brother, but I'm going to tell you something. I don't know exactly how much of each he mixed, but I do know that he turned 2 ends of 2 different bottles. One of them was plastic into a cup, and I didn't see that part. It was like, oh, okay. It's kind of like
he combined them.
He combined them, and I can't even. I mean, just the very thought of it.
I thought he would do like a shot of the tequila and like the milk as a chaser, but he put them in the same glass.
He put them in the same red cup. See, my generation's been red cupping for a long time.
God damn it.
It's amazing how stuff circles back around.
Yeah.
He puked in a way that I can still hear the sound of to this day. I'm going to tell you something. I was an ER trauma nurse for 20 years.
Yes.
And I have heard.
You've seen some.
I have heard people retch in a way that just stretches the imagination. But I can still hear him. Maybe that was the worst first one, or the first worst one.
But you still remember it.
I can still hear him, the sound his body was making.
His body was just like, what the fuck is this?
It was expelling.
Get it out! Get it out! Get it out! Yeah, that's his body right there. It's like, no.
The power of Christ compels you.
It definitely sounds like an exorcism.
And what was so bad, he was a really good looking guy. Okay, we were all kind of rough looking, but he kind of had those really smooth English features.
Sure.
Blue eyes, blonde hair, real smooth.
Built Aryan
he
type.
had cheekbones,
Sure.
but nothing real prominent. He had a jaw, but nothing prominent. He just had those smooth features, those smooth English features. And
this some bitch,
man, he made faces. Oh, it's cartoonish.
Ugh.
The micro.
I think what you just described is what the Catholic Church uses when they run out of holy water.
Oh, it was brutal.
Ugh.
Oh man, and you felt so bad for him, but we were like. We were all a little more advanced than him, and that's nothing to crow about.
It just was.
It just was. Okay.
But he had the bright idea.
We were like, man, that's not good.
Don't do it, bro.
Because we were all scared of the tequila anyway.
Oh, yeah.